They say the women's treat you fine on Broadway, but looking at them just gives you the blues. Oh, who cares? I'm not good at this. Let's cut to the chase. Hey everyone, this is Tamiz and you're watching Broadway review. Yep, mixing things up a bit, doing my first official Broadway movie review. Not movie review, Broadway show review. I mean, honestly, what's the difference? I mean, movies are on screen, Broadways are movies live in front of you, right? That's the amazing thing about Broadway shows, to watch, to see everything go on right in front of you in a live cast. By the way, this is not me promoting or being paid to promote anything. I'm not being paid by Broadway or this app that I used to go see the show. The app I used to get amazing deals for the show was Today Tix. That's TODAYTIX. Download it if you want to see a Broadway show for affordable price, because as we know, those tickets are expensive. So give it a shot. Anyways, back to the Broadway show I saw Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with who Carole King is, give me a moment. I'm going to look at my list right here on my laptop, which is helping me do this review, and let you know some of the songs that you might have heard that she wrote or she sang herself. Some of these songs were sang by quite famous artists. Here, let's start it off. A Natural Woman, sang by Aretha Franklin. Will You Love Me Tomorrow, sang by the Shirelles. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. The Locomotion, sang by Little Eva. Now, here's a little side trivia. Little Eva, as per the show, happened to be her babysitter. Think about that break. I mean, who doesn't know The Locomotion? Let's see. Up on the Roof, sang by the Drifters. Then there is It's Too Late, sang by Carole King herself. Now I'm going to read a quick review that my friend, who I took for her birthday to see the show, I asked her to help me out, but she isn't here herself, so I'll read her review to you guys. Let's see. Sorry for looking down, because it's over here on my laptop, and this is the best way I could do a review for now, because I'm still training myself to do better reviews as we go on. Okay. Beautiful by Carole King is a heartfelt story of Carole King's life, the ups and downs in her career and personal life. There have been some ups and downs, as I saw in the show. I mean, she was pretty young. Back in the 50s, I think it was set, where she was a teenager, barely 18, looking to be a songwriter, getting into the industry, and what happens next? She ends up getting pregnant and marrying the guy, which is great. I mean, yeah, you marry your first love type of deal. Works out for her. But of course, there's a lot of struggles of young ladies who have kids and trying to make a living or build a career for themselves. Let's go on with this review. For someone who is familiar with Carole's music, the show will bring back a lot of memories of jamming to those good old tunes. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a person who's in tune with music, but I do hear things around. Now, the issue is that Carole King, the name itself, I was not familiar with. But there are some of her jams, like I mentioned before, The Locomotive. I have heard that song in the radio in the past or on the going from any cars going by. I just didn't know Carole King wrote it. Stuff like that. There's others out there that I saw during the show that I'm like, hey, I know that song. And I was jamming to it, honestly. Let's see, what else is there? It's nice to be able to connect the dots with the words of the songs and her life story, which is right. A lot of the songs that she wrote was based on her experience, like her current events, that stuff going around her. And she put it in words. And honestly, even though there were other artists singing her songs, it was really a little part of her. I mean, yes, a lot of musicians or songwriters do this, but when you see it on stage going on, like, okay, she experienced one thing, and at the same time she's writing it down, and then the producer comes out like, oh, this is a great song, I'll have this other person sing it. I mean, yeah, Carole King could sing it herself. At that time, as the show was going on, she wasn't confident enough to be the voice yet, so she kept on writing and writing. Let's see. The show reminds me of Jersey Boys. Now, before I continue this review, I would like to state that I have not seen Jersey Boys yet. I might see it in the near future. If it's as good as how Carole King is, I'll definitely give it a try. I mean, I've heard Jersey Boy has been around longer and has a bigger fan following. Well, that might be a good reason to go watch it. So let's go back to this. The show reminds me of Jersey Boy. It tells a story of a famous musician, the journey with music. Okay. I've always enjoyed a story that can make an impact through music, which is right. A lot of stories that can make impact through music, a lot of people are touched by music. So when the story is impactful, people relate to it more. There's so many out there that we could relate to. And what better way to express it than music? Well, for me, it's more movies, but you get the point. For those who don't know who Carole King is or not familiar with her music, it's still a great show to watch. You watch the show, you relate to some of her music, and you feel the story is very touching. This is something I could definitely watch again. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to watch it. And there probably will be two reasons to watch it. To see what I missed the first time. And I've heard where when you go back to Broadway shows, the same one that you've seen, well, the actors are also evolving in the role. Like they might have played it in one version today, and then tomorrow it might be totally something different because they felt they could express the actor better in this way. Well, no, I mean, that's the great thing about live shows. You get to see so many shades here, and it's awesome. So go ahead, give it a shot, check it out. Till next time, thank you for watching.